Hello friends, today we are diving into the fascinating world of potato farming, but with a twist that breaks away from conventional agricultural practices. Imagine growing potatoes not in soil or water, but in the air. Yes, you heard that right. This revolutionary method is known as aeroponics, a farming technology of the future that holds incredible promise for feeding our growing population in innovative and sustainable ways. Aeroponics is a method of growing plants in an air or mist environment without the use of soil or an aggregate medium. It's an advanced form of hydroponics where the roots of the plants are suspended in the air and periodically misted with a nutrient-rich water solution. This method has been under research for years as it offers potential solutions for farming in places where traditional agriculture is challenging, such as urban environments, arid regions, the seabed, or even on Mars. The idea of aeroponics first emerged in the 1920s with the cultivation orchids. Orchids, being delicate and requiring precise conditions to thrive, benefited from this method. It allowed their roots to receive an optimal balance of air, water, and nutrients. Over time, this technique was adapted for a variety of other plants, especially those with bunch roots like vegetables and, notably, potatoes. Potatoes, it turns out, grow exceptionally well using aeroponic methods. In the modern era, aeroponics has evolved and is often combined with tissue culture methods. Tissue culture is a technique where plant cells, tissues, or organs are grown in a nutrient medium under sterile conditions. When combined with aeroponics, this allows for the cloning and rapid multiplication of plants, making the farming model even easier to replicate and scale. The process of aeroponics involves a highly controlled environment. Plants are grown in a closed system where the roots are exposed to the air and misted with a fine spray of water and nutrients. This system boasts several advantages over traditional farming methods. For one, it requires significantly less space. Aeroponic systems can be stacked vertically, making them ideal for urban farming where space is limited. Moreover, the water system in an aeroponic farm is highly efficient. The nutrients added to the water are carefully calculated to meet the exact needs of the plants. Because the process is closed, it significantly reduces water usage up to 90%, less than conventional soil-based agriculture. This not only conserves a precious resource, but also minimizes the runoff of fertilizers into the environment. The closed nature of the system also allows for precise control of humidity and temperature, creating the most favorable conditions for plant growth. This level of Once the potatoes have reached the desired level of maturity, they can be harvested. Depending on the purpose, they can either be harvested early for use as seed potatoes in traditional fields or allowed to grow to full size for consumption. The harvested potatoes from aeroponic farms are often used as seed potatoes because they are healthier and more disease-free compared to those grown in soil. After the aeroponic potatoes are harvested, the next fascinating part of their journey begins, processing into potato chips. The potatoes are transported to a processing factory where they undergo a series of steps to become the crispy, delicious snacks we all love. First, the potatoes are washed thoroughly to remove any dirt or debris. They are then sorted and graded to ensure only the best potatoes move forward in the process. The selected potatoes are then peeled and sliced into thin, uniform slices using specialized cutting machines. These slices are washed again to remove any excess starch. The slices are then blanched, a process of briefly cooking them in hot water or steam to remove excess sugars and improve the texture. After blanching, the potato slices are dried to remove excess moisture before being fried. Frying is a critical step where the slices are cooked in hot oil until they become golden and crispy. After frying, the chips are seasoned with various spices and flavorings to enhance their taste. Quality control is a crucial part of the process, where the chips are inspected to ensure they meet the required standards. Chips that do not meet the quality criteria are removed from the line. Finally, the finished potato chips are packaged. They are placed in bags that are sealed to keep them fresh and protect them from moisture and air. The bags are then packed into boxes and prepared for distribution to stores. Once harvested, the potatoes are transported to processing facilities. Modern transport trucks equipped with temperature control systems ensure that the potatoes remain fresh during transit. These facilities are often located near the growing regions to minimize the time between harvesting and processing, which helps maintain the quality of the potatoes. At the processing facility, the potatoes undergo several steps to become potato chips and French fries. The first step is cleaning. Potatoes are washed thoroughly to remove any remaining dirt. They then pass through sorting machines that use lasers and cameras to detect and remove any defective potatoes. For potato chips, the next step is peeling. Automated peelers remove the skin, and the potatoes are sliced into thin, uniform pieces. These slices are washed again to remove excess starch, then fried in hot oil at temperatures around 350 degrees F, 175 degrees C, for a few minutes. After frying, the chips are seasoned with various flavors, from classic salted to more exotic options like barbecue or sour cream and onion. The chips are then packaged and sealed to keep them fresh until they reach the consumer. For French fries, the process is slightly different. After washing and sorting, the potatoes are cut into the familiar fry shape using high-speed cutters. These fries are then blanched in hot water to remove excess sugars and starch, which helps achieve the perfect texture and color when fried. After blanching, the fries are dried and then fried briefly in oil at about 375 degrees F, 190 degrees C. This initial frying helps set the outer layer of the fries.